Chapter 1, Lesson 6 on relations. Okay, first thing we're going to look at is a coordinate system, and you should be familiar with this. A coordinate system is formed by the intersection of two number lines. And we call those two number lines the horizontal and vertical axis. Alright, vertical is our y-axis and horizontal is our x. So now let's take a look at a coordinate system and let's label some different parts of it. So we just talked about our two number lines. So we have this horizontal number line, that is our x-axis. We have the vertical number line, which is our y-axis. We have a place right here in the middle. That is where those two axes meet, the two number lines, which is called our origin. And remember, our origin is what we call the point 0, 0. We'll talk more about those later of ordered pairs. This whole thing together is called the coordinate plane. And then we also have what we call our quadrants. So here we have quadrant 1. Here we have quadrant 2. Here is quadrant 3, and here is quadrant 4. Okay, remember that from the origin, as we go to the right on our x-axis, the numbers get positive, and as we go to the left, the numbers get negative. And from our origin, as we go up on the y-axis, the numbers get positive, and as we go down, the numbers get negative. Okay, when we talk about an ordered pair, if I have the ordered pair 2, 3, the 2 is what I call my x-coordinate, and the 3 is what I call my y-coordinate. The x-coordinate tells me how many places to go left or right, and the y-coordinate tells me how many places to go up or down. And then I find where those points meet, and I put the dot on that coordinate plane. Alright, now when we talk about some of these words, vocabulary, a relation is just any set of ordered pairs. Alright, so relation is just any set of ordered pairs. Okay, when we talk about the domain of the relationship, we are talking about the x values, and the range is referring to the y values. Okay, so the domain is the first set of numbers in the ordered pairs, and the range is the second number in the ordered pairs. Okay, and then we have different ways that we can represent a relation. Okay, one way is just by ordered pairs. So very simply, we just write them out. 1, 2, -2, 4, 0, -3 as an example. So we can just actually state the ordered pairs. Another way is by making a table, and we use these a lot in algebra. So we make an x column and a y column. We're going to use the same ordered pairs we did before. So x is 1, y is 2, x is -2, y is 4, x is 0, y is -3. Okay? Another way that we can represent them is by using a graph. And so we make a coordinate system, a coordinate plane, and we actually graph the points. So let's graph them. We go to the right 1 and up 2, and we put a dot, and that's point 1, 2. And then we go -2 to the left and up 4. So that's -2, 4. And then we go 0, -3, and right on the y-axis. So that's another way that we can graph our relation, or show our relation. And the last might be a little bit new. It's called mapping. And as what we do in a map is I have part of my map over here, that's my x values, part of my map over here, that's my y values, and I put my x values in 1, -2, 0, and my y values 2, 4, -3, and then I draw an arrow and I say this x goes with this y, this x goes with this y, and this x goes with this y. So the domain, I use the same example in all, so my domain would be, usually we would put these braces, my domain is 1, -2, 0. Sometimes you'll see your domain or range written in least to greatest, but you don't have to. And the range here would be just my y values, 2, 4, 3. And again, we might see them written as 2, 3, 4, but it doesn't really matter.